Hi Collective, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a 9/9 portal reading for September, or Virgo season, right? So, each month we have some sort of portal or gateway that comes through. For September, it's the 9th. So 9/9 opens up a portal, gateway, doorway, right? These energies coming through, activate, awaken, causing major, I was forgetting the third A. But these energies that come through, they come through and they get activated in the planet, in us, right? And they're really to put you in the energies of the season that we're in. So it's very significant to this Virgo energy. Now, Virgo energy is about planning, and you're thinking a lot about how to align yourself at this time with your destiny, with your divine life path and purpose. Leo season, the 8/8 Lionsgate gateway energetic portal, really got you to get that realization of your destiny, your passions, and to get that courage and strength to really go after them. Well, it's like that's the first step, right? You have to want something, right? You start planning. Wait, that's the second part. You have to want something. You first thinking about what you want. So you get the courage and strength and you decide, all right, I want this. I'm going to go after it. Then you start planning and taking steps and actions towards it. That's why I love Virgo season so much, because now you're starting to put those plans into action. Now you're starting to, see opportunities and new doors opening up for you, because you were already starting to think about it last month in Leo season. So you started to kind of co-create with the universe, started to tell them what it is you wanted, and they started to bring it to you. So this is such a powerful time, and it's such a beautiful energy of this grounded, this down-to-earth energy that you hear. The down-to-earth comes from that Virgo, right? Right, and Virgo is it represents Mother Gaia and all of that, and that groundedness, and you're really starting to work a lot with universal energies. You're really getting out in nature more. You're kind of disconnecting a little bit from this 3D matrix, right? Because you're not thinking a lot about not that ego. Leo puts you in that energy where you're wanting to be on stage, you're caring what people think, you're things like that. So anyway, each month this season's the zodiacs really impact us, right? And we really start to feel the energies of these. So these gateways and portals are very significant because they cause you to really get these energies and to use them and to integrate them with you to they cause change, right? I don't know why I feel like if it's Mercury starting retrograde today and it's really getting to me, or not a lot of sleep, or other things, and any of these things that I'm saying that could be significant for you, you might be feeling the same way. Or it's because you've just been planning and just processing so much. So I work on these gateways, right? And I take a lot of these energies that come through, I anchor them in me, I put them out there to use. So you guys need to know that if you're guided to this reading, you're here for a reason, right? So this reading alone could activate you, could awaken something. I do color therapy within my readings. The color pink is the most significant color that's coming through, and that's about love and romance, but it's more about love from your heart. The heart chakra is really expanding, because that's where I was missing, is that this this Virgo season is a very different type of energy to show love. It's not like in the past where you show love by buying people gifts and things like that and flashy type of things, and it's not very much about the words either. It's kind of this genuine down-to-earth energy of when you're genuinely doing stuff and showing love and not expecting things back from that. It's you're really caring. Maybe in the past, if you did a project for somebody or a chore or something, you just quickly went and did it, or maybe even went to them for validation, look at what I did for you. So you'd get a little bit of that, the thank yous, wanting that and wanting the you're welcomes, and But it's like this vibration is so different. You're not wanting that. You're not seeking that. That's not what it's about. You almost want to do these things and not get acknowledged for them when you're around. You see what I mean? Like this energy of just you're wanting to overly show your or give love but not get recognized for doing it, right? Because it's just this down to earth, like you genuinely want to help. It's like, so this is an energy where there's a lot of people that are like giving back and doing things and like anonymously donating and things like that. And it's just such a beautiful energy. And love is very much like anything else. It's like magnetic, it attracts. So it's like when people see people doing blessings and things like that. It's like, say there's a shopping cart in front of a car and it's really windy. It's like maybe in the past you just don't think nothing of it, but now you're like, well, let me go move this cart. And instead of just moving it away from dinging this car, why don't I go put it in the cart corral, make it easier for the store, to collect their carts, things like that. And it's like, and people are seeing the chain reaction of people just doing these niceness things and stuff. So it's chain reaction. Now, it started out very, okay. So it's like first there was this light love vibration and it's like intensifying. See, I feel the energies. I'm a psychic empath. So I feel the energies and then I try to put them into words for you guys, and especially when I'm channeling messages using my mediumship abilities. It gets me a little bit difficult to try to find the words, especially on portals and gateways. So guys, just be patient with me. There's and on top of this, we have got the full moon. So full moon is heightened psychic abilities, right? We had this moon go full like at 5 a.m. this morning. So this moon is in Pisces, right? And since it's a water sign, it's more psychic. The water signs are the psychics, right? So this moon's going to be really enlightening a lot of psychic gifts and enlightenment and awarenesses. And so I guess what I'm getting at is I get a lot more channeled messages. I get a lot more things. So I'm getting like so much coming through at once. I'm trying to put it into one reading because I hear just so much stuff. So like if you guys watched the reading that I did last night on the portal, I had to leave it just at my channeled messages because there was just so much just coming out in the reading. I couldn't even get into the tarot reading. So just hang in there. And we have Mercury that is starting retrograde today. So there's a lot going on within the cosmos, right? But this is such a beautiful, exciting time, right? And this is very significant for love and romance, like I was saying. And it's not just within like lovers. It's within everything. It's within your family, friends, coworkers, because you're starting to think a lot about the people, your interactions, your life. You're really starting to plan your new elevated life is really what it is. And this Virgo season really puts you into that planning. I'm hearing practicality. I don't know why I heard that, but this is you really organizing things. You're really fine-tuning things that didn't work for you anymore. You're trying different approaches, different things. You could be cleaning up the way that you eat, wanting to start like exercising programs or incorporating different things like meditation and yoga because you're feeling very inspired to do things to make more of a structure, more making your life more at peace. You may be finding easier ways to do things at this time, right? And so you're really revamping a lot of things, and that alone is going to make you feel more beautiful. And that's kind of why I feel this intensity of this energy, because it's like maybe first you had the plans, well, I want to start doing yoga and I want to start eating better. So, right, so you start it for a week or so, and after that first week, you're like, wow, I feel so different, because now I'm relaxing my mind, I'm opening up my chakras because I'm doing these different exercises associated with yoga. God, who knew that? Right? And so then all of a sudden on the second week, you're just like, wow, I am glowing. And you damn sure are, because when you start to feel better about yourself, you do start to glow. So a lot of us are going through these glow ups, and it's a magnetic energy, right? So you're attracting higher vibrations. You're in this energy of love more, and it's like when you see love, you want to give love, you want to oh my gosh, and that's what we're going for, right? This is the birthing of the 5D, if you ask me. We've been Like, there's so many of us here that are Lightworkers, Starseeds, and we've been trying to serve this mission. And guys, I know it's been challenging, right? And if you asked me a month ago if there was still help, I would have said, I've actually went to God's source. I'm like, psh, mission abort. Like, I'm not even playing. It's just, it's too heavy. And the psychic warfare that we have going on, and it's just, it's too much. I can't get out of it. I was getting to where I was having to cleanse myself with 3 different things. Just nothing was working, right? And just to clear my mind, just because it was just like there was so much panic and so much fear and so much anger, and just there was just so much going on. And I was struggling a lot just with finding peace, and I was like, how are we going to all come together, right? This was before Lionsgate. But all of a sudden something happened. There was a major shift. Lionsgate of 2022 caused massive awakenings. It was awakening the masses. It really was. The planetary alignments of how things had played out with the super full moon following Lionsgate. It caused a huge release. So many souls got activated. It's like everybody spiritually ascended even just a little bit, and that caused a huge energetic shift of our world. And it started like magnets. It started to just spread love, and so many people got awakened. All divine feminines and masculines are awakened. I don't care what anybody says. I know that they are. And it's like there are some divine masculines and feminines that maybe, like, now that they got awakened and started to realize these missions, some of them have basically like giving up on them, because there's some that have gotten awakened to knowing that they had ego issues. And it's like they started to do the healing but then went back to it because of just there's so much around them that's pulling them back down, and they're not passing the tests. So there are some that, that cannot come to union, because to come to union you have to be at a vibrational frequency. But even readers are saying that twins are no longer in separation. Some people are saying union is down, all of that. I've even heard some readers say that there is no such thing as a twin flame mission, that it was about finding that love from within. Well, yeah, it was. It is, because these missions are not just about love connections, and that's where there's so much, and how do I even say it nicely? People started to see that, it's a new age thing. It's the ultimate love connection, and ran with that as like a new trend or whatever. That's not what it's about. Twin flames, they're not for everybody. The twin flames are the 144,000 souls here. They're the light workers that are here with the mission, because it's not about just a love connection. It's about awakening this world to love, changing the vibration of love, changing this world to the 5D and out of the 3D matrix. So there's so much more to that, and we did not come here by ourselves. So there's a lot of beautiful readers, and I kind of feel sad to see that to me, those are the ones abandoning it, because they're giving up. And that's okay, because it's just what they're getting wrong is that there's a choice. Maybe their counterpart's not awakening it, and that's why they're like, and I got to that point too with my masculine, because he came out of his ego worried about the money and material. But it was that last part he's struggling with, the validation and the take action and control he's struggling with. So he goes back and forth. He's not in high vibration, and that sets in, So I get it, and then it pushes and it pulls on you, and you're like, if something's pulling me for my divine purpose, it's not real. So then you get mistaken of it as a karmic, right? And then some people want to decide to stay with the soulmate, right? They're like, well, I don't want this one. I've got the ultimate love of my karmic. Well, you can. If your karmic relationship, if they've let go of that lesson and they're of high vibration, then it's no longer karmic. But see, all of these karmic relationships have to play out because they teach life lessons. And these karmic relationships, a lot of times they're past life lovers. That's why there's such strong passion, and that's why you know each other so well. That's why you can finish each other's sentences, you can telepathically communicate with each other and all of that. because you have such strong connections, because you know each other. So that's why a lot of, I think, souls are, or some souls, some of the chosen ones are getting it wrong, because they're like, I know who my twin is, or who I thought my twin was, all the signs, what I was told, what I was known to, but that's not who I want to be with. Yeah, because if your twin is not of high vibration, then you can't come into union, and nobody likes to feel as though they fail. And it's not even failing, but it's that mindset. So to me, it's just they're and that's okay. You can abandon that, and you can stay with the karmic if you want. They're still a soulmate. That's what free will is about. That's why these relationships, they're not just about union and coming together. Where there's so much more than that. And everybody's got a different mission. I mean, we're clearing out karma and karmic, just what's the word I'm looking for? There's been spell work and curses and all sorts of stuff within our ancestral bloodlines, within the planet. A lot of us light workers are clearing out karma on the grids. Like, I didn't even know that. I always knew I was a grid worker. I work on these energetic gateways, portals, and grids, and I know that I was always drawn to different circumstances. Like, that's why I know when I have to go somewhere, I have to go somewhere, right? And, like, I kept getting moved to the exact same area, guys, like, exact same zip code. I was just like, why do I keep getting drawn here? Like, I was like, Source, I need to know why. And I finally got awakened to is that there was a lot of tragedy within that area. That it was actually around the time that my third eye was just so much. I went to Source. I was like, it's too much. And you can go to them and you can have them limit if stuff is too much. But I had them block my third eye off, because every time I shut my eyes, I was just seeing all of the trauma that was going on. Like, there was a lot, it was like battlegrounds, so there was a lot of killing, and I was seeing all of the fighting and all the killing, and I couldn't get sleep, because every time I closed my eyes, I would just see it, and it was so much that, anyway, what I'm getting at is I was absorbing the negative energy of all of that battling and fighting and the area that it was, and I was healing it, right? So, what I'm getting at is that some of it is just, can be too much and too strong or whatever. So, okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my phone. It'll be done in a minute. So anyway, there's so much more to that. We're clearing out all of these karmic things, and not everybody has that. That was part of my mission, me being a grid worker, me clearing out the energy within the codes. I know that I am should be done. I know that I'm a grid worker, right? So I work on these grids and these vortexes, and that's why I've already been told, like, I've got a whole list of places that I have to go, I have to do with the ley lines, and I know just by me being there that it's going to help heal the planet, things like that. So you got all these different missions, right? So anyways, what I'm getting at is it's not always about union and coming together. The twin flame relationships, they very much are real, but anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone. I've been getting sad a little bit just seeing some of the readers just abandon it. But you know what? I get it, because it's really hard. And when you do come together with your twin, it's not all like roses and rainbows and stuff. It's constantly pushing and pulling. It's like you're going to constantly be healing and working with each other, because you're working with all of your opposites. You have what they don't. So you have to find that balance that it's constantly, that's what I mean. They're missions. They're just not fairy tales. They would be love fairy tales or these amazing romance. They're different, so I can get that, and people can only take so much, and everybody you don't know what all you have to do, and especially if you don't know how to close out some of those things. Like, I had to really tell them to take my visions away and my dreams. They were too much, and what's crazy is when I took them from me, then my son was getting them, and so all right, I'm not going to get into that. But if it's too much, like, I had to tell him, like, if it's too much for you, if you're scared to see these dreams and stuff, then you ask the angels to protect you from them, and that you're not ready yet. So whatever's, too much for you, you can let them know, because these chosen ones have all of these gifts and abilities. And that's why maybe I'm telling you a lot about this, is that you're going to be getting a lot of psychic gifts awakened at this time. And if they're too much, just let them know, because it's time for us to step up, and we're in these times where we need to start awakening the masses and leading them and guiding them, because people are at the point where they're ready, because so many people have started to open up to spirituality that now more people are open to knowing more. So definitely Lightworkers, Starseeds, the 144,000, we're being elevated, we're being lifted, we are getting blockages closed out. See, like, enough people awaken that the vibrational love came up, that major interventions can happen. All the realms are coming together now, all the different realms are coming together, eliminating blockages, bringing down karmic structures, patterns. A lot of things are coming together and elevating you. So you're going to be seeing things dissolving, things falling apart, right? So this full moon is huge in Pisces. People are saying, my groups, that it's like the most magical full moon, and I believe it. I know it. I can feel it. It's you. I just can't even tell you, like, how amazing I felt after Lionsgate. It was just so, it's like I just could feel the change, right? Because I feel the energy. I know not everybody feels it, but I did. The change, and just when I go places out in the environment, there's just so much more love, and it's like the fear and all of that is coming down. The structure is coming down, the 3D matrix. I'm not going to go too much into that, right? But things are changing. All right, so the most magical, mystical full moon. It's extremely magical and mystical. And it is. Like, I had to restart the reading. I got distracted, but I had these cards, like, I'll show you the unicorn realm. Just all of the stars and all of the sparkles and everything. And I was talking about how I was seeing it all in the cards, and I was seeing it in my angel over here. And I've never noticed it before till now. It is such a magical time, like, blessings upon blessings. Like, there's so much enlightenment. See, look at that. All of this twin stuff. I'm seeing spirit animals everywhere in twos. Everything in twos. Everything is like synchronistic. It's like if I see one of something, I see the second of something. The twins are connecting with each other, interacting with each other. So this divine union, it comes down to a choice at this time. There's no longer blockages separating them. So like I said, so many divine unions, so many people are together, in fact, already, but didn't realize that they were their twins because of outside influences, forces, devil agents, devils, all of that. All of the people that have been blocking chosen ones, been blocking unions, causing strife and anxiety and stress upon these chosen ones, they're going to be eliminated and removed. They're going to be getting karma, right? God's intervening. Enough is enough. He needs his light workers, his star seeds, his 144,000 to start being the way showers, to start showing the way with their love, their compassion, their living their lives of luxury and royalty. I like to use that term because that's very much what they are, right? And we're not meant to live these lives of struggle and to be worried about things in the mundane world and worry about money and all of those things, because everything's meant to be provided for, because you're in that energy of high vibration, you know, that you attract. So you attract everything that you need to serve your missions, everything that you desire, and that's when you're in that high vibration, you know, everything's provided for you, right? Because we're carrying the light. We are the light, right? So we're awakening the masses here, so that light's not to be dimmed or shined anymore. This darkness has been feeding off this energy, been taking our energy, been blocking us. It's coming down, it's getting eliminated. So things are going to be falling apart, right? God's letting karma happen, justice happen. He's really embracing and protecting his 144,000 at this time for them to shine up, come together, shine up. I don't know if that's retrograde or it was meant to come out that way. Shine out, shine bright. So, and that's why if there's any like things bringing them down, jealousy, envy, greed, all those things, those are of low vibration. Those are going to be getting removed, right? Because it's like, see, and the people that are jealous and envious, that's all devil energy, because it really shows that you don't have love or compassion for others if you're jealous or envious. Because when you're seeing people getting blessed in front of you, when you are seeing beautiful things happen, that's God's way of showing you love and abundance, and that there's more than enough for everyone to have it. But if you are jealous or envious of them, or like talking about anybody in a bad way is spell work. So if you're talking bad about them, like, why do they get that? Or that's not fair. Or any negative way, you're doing spell work and you're going to get just everything you're saying right back at you tenfold. So if you're a person that's been struggling and just all of these things keep happening to you, have you ever thought, how are you feeling inside? How are you talking? That's why you're in those energies. The people that are genuinely happy and excited and show that love, like, oh my gosh, that's amazing, then you're going to get that multiplied, because that's how it works. It's God's way of testing you. So if you're happy for another individual getting blessed, God's like, yep, all right, you're getting your blessings coming. But if you're not, it's like, nope, not ready. Then it steps back, lets the universe attract to you exactly what you're putting off. That's why love, or this world, runs on love and vibration and attraction. And that's what I mean, is that we've been here healing so much. And like, I've gone to God personally, and I've said that there's just, it's too much. I've actually said, like, I feel we messed up, right? There's just so much that, yeah, we've been spread out. A lot of us have been put into hiding and things like that, hidden in plain sight, right? Because we're doing a lot of work that's not seen. And it's like, if people seen the work that we were doing, or the blessings, would have been more heavy and more blocks would have been. But I was like, more of us need to come together and help each other, right? And protect each other, because it's just, there's so much heaviness. There's just too much. It's not going to work. Like, I know I got to that point. I was like, we need more help. And you know what? That's when this happened. And this is right before Lionsgate, when I was telling God, it's too strong. So he started to send the realms. Everybody started to come together. They've always been helping each other, but I don't know if it's just, it was time, and just I felt it, but now all realms are coming together helping this. So you have so many realms that are an unseen, that are protecting the angels, the fairies, the dragons, the unicorns. Just everybody's uniting and coming together and blocking these things out. And I cannot even just tell you how protected the divine is. The 144,000, the chosen. Everybody's going to start shining out, shining up, shining out. They're not going to be in fear anymore of persecution, prosecution, because a lot of us divines, we've had many incarnations, so we've been through the witch trials. We've been through, that's very significant within my story and my bloodlines, right? But been through those things where when you were using your abilities and gifts, you were crucified for them, things like that. A lot of us here have been afraid to show our, and gifts because of what would happen. That's all being eliminated now. It's time for us to, and it's like, and everybody's going to know that, whoa, God had a hand in this. This is God. This is divine. This is source. There is no way that this person just had this major glow up, just had all of this happen, because it's meant to now. It's time. It had to happen at this time. So it's going to be magnetically taking off. You can have them, baby. Okay. So it's time. It's all part of this. I mean, God had a plan for everything, right? And he had contingency plans too. I keep hearing that recently. I've been using it in my readings, and backup plans. And a lot of it was tests. A lot of you have been going through straight up initiation. I'm getting, for the past year, you've been getting initiated because you've been getting tested very hard just to make sure that you were ready, right? And so I don't know how else to explain it. It's time. All right, well, Source kind of took over this reading again. Like, it's very beautiful. Like, I was starting this out as another portal reading, and I wanted to get into the different realms and do the different oracle readings, and now I'm 30 minutes in with all of this again. So this was a message that Source, Divine, God wanted for you, right? So I'm going to get into the cards now, and we'll see what messages are coming out, and I'm going to keep doing these readings. I'm going to keep doing as many readings as I feel guided to give within this Virgo portal energy, and then we're going to get into the full moon of Pisces, this very magical full moon. So guys, if you're here, definitely claim this energy, like the video, feel free to share it, love all the comments, and definitely subscribe. Right, you guys are guided to this reading. You are a chosen one. You are part of the 144,000 Lightworker Starseeds here, because that's what I've been told. I'm a way shower. My platform is creating all of this for all of you, right, to get that. And like I said, this reading alone, I felt to close my window. I wanted to have it open, but all right. So this was meant for you to find it, meant for you to know that you are a gifted soul. So wow. All right, Source. All right, my beautiful unicorns, let's get into the magic of the unicorns and see what messages that they have. Aha! We're going to keep it to 3, so I don't go too long. Well, really 4, because I always look at the bottom, but I like to do things in 3s, right? You could be seeing a lot of sacred alignment numbers at this time: 333, 999, 888, 777. I've been seeing some readers say too, it's like a countdown, because I just see 31, 33. Thank you, Source. But it's like, it's sacred alignment. It's bringing you to your destiny, your life purpose, your temple path. They're showing me in the energy oracle, right? Stargate Elira, expand your casual chakra and enter the unicorn kingdom. Ooh, yeah. Now, we all know about our main chakras, right? There's so many more that you know about. Like the unicorns. You have this casual chakra, which is on the top, I guess, and that's how the unicorns give you this enlightenment, too. So, Stargate Elira, we're going to have to pull that from the book. At the end, I will read from each of the books on the cards, and we'll see more into these messages, right? Because I know a lot of you don't like to stay around for the reading, but enter the magic, live in the now, seize the moment. Yes, look at that golden energy, because that's exactly what it's about. You know, we're finally realizing that you live in the present moment and you plan your future by being grateful and thankful. Magical crystal caves, switch on the inner light, bring forward your gifts. Yes, very beautiful. All right, so those are the 3 from the magical. All right, my beautiful fairies, let's pull some fairy cards. I've been seeing the fairies flying around back there throughout the reading. I've been staring at the window. I've been seeing them, so many butterflies, dragonflies, all in pairs everywhere, them chasing each other too. And you guys know that the fairies and the dragonflies work together, right? That's what brings them through the realms. So pay attention if you've got a lot of dragonflies and butterflies around you, is they're on the backs of the dragonflies. So remember, seeing is not believing. Believing is seeing. Right? Say that right. Yeah, that's why it's like, if you believe in the fairies and you want to see them, you relax, call yourself. They're there for the ones that want to see them. They very much are. So, very beautiful. All right. Wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desires and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Yeah, you need to be careful because you are in this strong magnetic attracting energy. So I just seen 3400, a message for somebody. You don't want to be in worry or in that lack or whatever. You don't want to manifest that. Haha, believe in magic. Yes. They had 3 others come out. They're excited to get messages. I need to do a full fairy reading. So I'll read these real quick. Journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Ooh, some of you are going to be traveling. Rabbit represents abundance and fertility too. We got magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. Like I said, they're coming together. They're blessing. So beautiful. And lost and found. What was one lost is about to be found, thanks to the lost and found fairy. I'm seeing a Siamese cat too. Could be another symbolism of an animal. Sometimes she can help us find what we never even realized was lost. Yes. So something is coming in, something someone's been longing for. I told you this is a time where blessings are coming in, wishes, things like that, because a lot of them are just being divinely protected for you. A lot of you, it's like because you just had so much that was meant to come in for you and happen for you. And it's like the energies that were surrounding you was why you couldn't get those blessings. And that's why God's intervening to divine source. All the realms are coming together to eliminate these things, to block them out. It's time for peace and harmony. So, all these things are going to be getting removed and you're going to be getting replaced with what you deserve and desire. Cosmic Pearl, expand your psychic gifts, open the gate to the angelic realm. Ooh. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. There's so many cards. I don't know why I went back to the unicorns right there. I just looked down and seen them. All right. Where's the lights and dreams right here? This was the new deck that I felt guided to getting last month too. And I wanted to get a fairy tarot and I was drawn to this. And then I realized it's the elementals. I'm like, I don't have an oracle for them. So I got a tarot deck, but I have to learn the Roman numerals or whatever, so I'm constantly looking them up, so I haven't done them on camera, but I have a very beautiful elemental fairy tarot that I will be using soon. All right, let's get some messages from the elementals. Ooh, that one looks cool. Moonflight. Making me for fields of gold. Ooh. Because I felt to tell you that, like, aviators definitely it's very beautiful. See, I have to look up the meanings of these cards because I don't know the stories behind each of them yet. But what I wanted to tell you guys is that about like the twins and stuff and the divines are meant to live a life of royalty or whatever. For some of you, like, it could be you want to live in a mansion and have a car and a nice car and a nice home and have people that work for you and do things so you can fully go after your mission, and that's fine. Then that's what you're going to get. But some of you just may want like a country house and a farm and have that quiet life, and that's fine too. Life of luxuries is more than just having money, right? And toys and things like that. So basically, whatever it is that you're desiring, whatever it is that beats your fancy, I'm hearing, right? Whatever it is you desire. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Ooh, the peony. I told you I'm really picking up on all these flowers energy. This pink flower, this red flower. Flowers are very significant. I'm picking up a lot on those, right? And she's got a flower too. The fairy's got a flower in her hair, that pink flower. I actually put a picture of the pink flower on my reading I did yesterday. It's the little thumbnail, the cover photo. And that was a flower that's in bloom in my front yard. It's really pretty too. It's like it opens up every day and then closes every night. So neat. I never knew that the flowers did that. I just didn't really know or pay attention, I guess. I don't know if it's just certain flowers that do that. I'm sure it may be. But it's very beautiful how they bloom. It's got to be just right for it to bloom and open up, because some days it's too hot, doesn't open. So when they open and they're beautiful like that, I snap pictures. So she's surrounded by flowers. There's one purple flower and all these pink flowers. Very beautiful. And she's got a snake around her. I'm getting that you're definitely getting your enemies revealed to you, but you're not afraid of them anymore. You're not giving them the power. Maybe some of you were giving them the power, right? And then the moon flight, look at that, riding that the owl there. The elemental's riding the owls. Maybe that's a sign, or it's just a confirmation, as I was telling you, that the fairies ride the dragonflies, right? To use them between realms. Maybe there's a connection to do with the elves and the elf kind and the owls, right? And you know, owls, white owls, represent that pure wisdom and enlightenment too. You know, and then we've got angel here. See how beautiful. See the elf kind realm, the fairies, the angels, the unicorns. You know, that's why it's so beautiful. All of them here. And all these beautiful messages. It's such a beautiful energy. That's what I mean. There's so much coming together. It's such a magical time. All right, so let's see here. The angel card talks about strength, trust, truth, and integrity. See? You're definitely getting that enlightenment. That sword is like white and gold. The tip of it's white. You're getting so much enlightenment. I'm getting that you're going to be getting so much enlightenment from within. Internal realizations. There's a big moon behind her. So I told you this Pisces moon is just going to be so powerful, so magical. You're going to get just so much enlightenment from it. And that's kind of white and gold. Very pure energy. I'll be out in a minute. I will be out in a minute. All right, so... Okay, so see, I want it to be short. Okay, so moon flight, follow your dreams. So ambition, goal, diligence, and perseverance. Wow. So follow your dreams. So this card is definitely saying follow your dreams. A lot of you are going to be getting the realizations of the talents and the gifts and the abilities that you possess. You are. And that's why a lot of you are going to be getting opportunities at those. You're going to be getting the realization that you have these gifts, and then the opportunities are going to align, and it's going to completely transform your life. Wow. Look at that. So, and then we got Poppy, practice forgiveness. So it's time for acknowledgement, emotions, letting go, and peace. And that's why this is so huge too, because a lot of you are getting that realization, and then on these full moons is when you release and you let go of these things. And for a lot of you, it has to do with your enemies and the snakes, and you're going to realize that a lot of these situations that happened, you're going to be able to release and let them go, because you're going to realize that without these lessons, without these karmic situations and relationships, they wouldn't have gotten you ready for where you are. They shaped you into who you are. They taught you these lessons. So you're ever thankful and grateful for them, because they set you on your path. If you wouldn't have had these karmic experiences, you wouldn't be ready. You wouldn't be where you're at right now. So this is such a beautiful time. So that's alone could be just the acknowledgement, right? And you're able to let it go with peace and forgiveness. See? The poppy represents a peace offering. Forgiveness involves the giving up of resentment, anger, and acts of thought of revenge against others who have harmed us. By forgiving, we aren't excusing or justifying any bad behavior for the benefit of whoever harmed us. Rather, we are forgiving in order to make ourselves feel better. See? And it's just like if, like I told you with the jealousy and the envy, right? You know someone's being jealous or maybe talking bad about some of the blessings that you get. Instead of you letting that bring you down, and you may even have some bold energies that straight up call it out to you too and say things like, well, you don't deserve that. Don't give in to the energy. Don't waste your energy on it. Just know that because they feel that way, because they're talking that way, they're not ready for their blessings. And God's going to have them wait for their blessings. And because they chose to create, those were their actions, they are now going to get the karma. They're going to get that low vibration that they're talking and interacting with. And it's going to be multiplied until they learn to, you know, release it, things like that, and not be that way. Okay, so that's where you get to let go of things and know that karma is handled. Things are taken care of, right? All right, so take time to heal. Acknowledgement, compassion, peace, and rebirth. So a lot of it, too, is these emotions. You have to acknowledge them to be able to release them, to be able to let go of them, right? Wow. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, my elementals. All right, so those are very beautiful. All right, so the fairies, so we're not going to get into the book on those because I've got to go check on my kids here. But yeah, pure intentions. So they're here helping your heart's desires. And again, you know, the wishing wisely. You're getting this twice. The fairies and manifestations will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intentions for the highest good of all. You know? So that's very beautiful. That's really going to help you. So 2 wishes. Wishes are coming true. They straight up are. And believe in magic. That's what I mean. Just believe in the powers of the universe. Believe in the magic. This is such a magical time. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around you in nature. I told you very much, like, you're going to be just seeing a lot in nature. The fairy of the northern light says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Oh my gosh, you very much are. A lot of you too have fairy blood too. So that could be why you have a connection very strong with the fairies, right? It might not be for all of you, but it's for some of you. It's definitely a time of celebration. You guys will be going through celebrations. And definitely that's also why I have to go too, is it's my daughter's birthday party. It's her birthday weekend. So I got all the kids out there and stuff. So, all right. So yeah, so beautiful. So look at that enlightenment and the rainbow, and that rainbow is surrounding the world, right? The earth, and look at all that light shining. That's what I mean, like holes. It's just like the world is awakening, and it's finally time. It's so beautiful. See, and like to me, you're divinely protected. Enter the magic, live in the now, seize the moment. You're in a sacred alignment is happening for your highest good, this pure energy. Maybe work with amethyst or something like that. Working with crystals can help you at this time to protect your energy. You know, because this is the magical crystal cave. Switch on your inner light, bring forward your gifts. So those could help you awaken and activate your gifts. There's a golden key here. I feel you're going to realize that you had the key the whole time, but now you're going to be able to access it, or maybe doors or options or opportunities that were closed before are now going to be available for you. We've got the infinity here. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. All right, guys. Well, I got to go. So I will do some more readings later. So definitely subscribe to my channel if you want to keep getting notifications of when I do my uploads and be able to find my channel again. And definitely click the bell if you want to get notified. Otherwise, you know, I'll just be saved under your subscriptions. It's free to do so I don't see why not. You guys know you're secretly aligned with me, right? So very much got a lot of messages for you. And know the more that you watch me, the more that I feel your energy, right? So the more you guys are going to come out in my readings. And always, you know, love all the comments, likes, and all of that stuff. Helps with the laws of attraction and give and take. You guys also help spread love and light because it's going to help it circulate, right? All right, guys. Well, that's what I had for you. Love you guys. Bye.